Are you judging your emotions? Sit with that for a moment. Angry, sad, frustration, envy. Are you judging your emotions? A lot of us are. But what if I propose a different way of thinking, something different to try? But before I get to that, I want to share with you that our brains are actually set up to protect us, to keep us safe. So if we can kind of keep that actual science, that logic at the forefront of our mind, it's one little way that we can start to get curious instead of judgmental about our emotions, because we're not actually our thoughts. Just the mere fact that we're thinking, whether the thoughts are odd or morbid or hilarious or you feel inappropriate, you have a functioning brain that is working. And your brain is set up to protect you. So think about a raw emotion that you had recently that you judged, that you didn't like. And I want you to take it a step further. And I want you to connect, to think about what happened leading up to that emotion. Not just the moment before, but you can even take it back a couple days, even a whole week. Because you didn't just go straight to judgment so quickly. There was a reason for that. So are you judging or are you being curious? That's what I want us to lean more into. Because if you're judging, that's coming from this like wrongness, this negativity. That's not going to get to a place of truly, truly understanding the root of why we're judging that emotion. So curiosity, this is something I actually really love to do with myself when I'm just doing the most in my head. And I love to do this with my clients. So I physically ask them to put their hands out like this and imagine themselves like a little mini version of them. And just get curious. I mean, you can even twirl your hand around and just observe yourself like a total outsider. And let's say it's little angry Coco. She's just fuming. And I'm like looking at her like, I wonder what made her angry? Like, who's she talking to? What's going on around her? Is she on her period? What happened a week ago? Like, what's going on with angry Coco right now? And what does she typically do when she's feeling angry like this? What's her typical go-to? Did she do that? Why does she do that? Does she do that same thing often? So do you see how when I analyze little mini angry Coco from that perspective, it's more from a place of curiosity and not from a place of judgment? It's just it's different, but your girl is different. And this is what makes me just a unique coach. But think about it, y'all. Analyze yourself, get curious, ask questions. And I'm putting it out there, it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable. It really is, because at first it's gonna be like, this is weird. But then if you really stay into the curiosity, even if you have to, okay, y'all, I'm really giving you up some secrets right now, but this really works for me. I'm already a little quirky. So I will sometimes, to make it easier, especially if I'm trying to analyze and digest something really difficult, I have to give myself a little accent. So I make up a wee little bit of an accent. I really like to lean into the British. It's just my thing. Sometimes it blends, sounds New Zealandish or South African. So anywho, if it's something complicated, spice it up a bit. If you gotta make it funny, like if you gotta walk around, but it's a unique little way to start looking at these parts of yourself that are shadows that you just lean into judgment. So let's get curious, y'all. Ooh, you know what? Y'all, I am a life coach for a reason. I really feel this is my God-given purpose. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe, for teaching me to really just honor my gifts. And I'm going to share this information regardless, but I really am going to encourage you to book a vision session with me, 1 hour one-on-one, where I just get really curious. And it's all about you. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I'm not your coach, because when you're with me, I'm going to ask questions. We're going to get curious together, because you know yourself better than I do, better than anyone. You already probably know exactly what you need. I just have an awesome banging tool belt to help get you there with grace, with ease, with compassion, and with some really awesome strategies that you can use the rest of your life. And everybody around you will have a positive impact as a result. So I am Coach with Coco, y'all. I would love you to book a 1 hour vision session with me. And for Women's History Month, I have a special going on. A 1 hour session is $97. So I would love to get you booked. There are several ways you can reach out to me. You can go to my website, Coach with Coco, not an A, just an O. COCO, coachwithcoco.com, and go to the contact area and send me a message. You can email me directly, coco@coachwithcoco.com. You can hit me up on Instagram, Coach with Coco. So got a couple little ways to reach out. So there's really no excuses. If you're even like thinking like 1 hour, what do I have to lose with 1 hour with Coco? I promise I'll make you laugh at least once. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, please reach out to me. I look forward to scheduling you for a session and having some precious private time with you. Mwah. God bless y'all.